Welcome to She Made That, a series that celebrates creative women. I'm your host, Daniela, and every month I sit down with women to hear their stories, what they create, and why.
She made that. She made that. You're so creative. She made that.
Hello, thank you so much for joining me today on another creative discussion. Before we begin, can you give yourself a little introduction as well as the business you created?
Hi, so a little introduction is that my name is Radka and I'm originally from Bulgaria and I live in the United Kingdom for the last 17 years. I'm married with two kids, two boys, and they're both classed with special needs. One is diagnosed with light autism, the other is, let's say, with special educational needs. He is not even tested for anything. And that's shortly about me personally. But the personally, of course, is involved a lot to do with the business. The business, I'm holistic therapist, if you want to call it, or at the moment I'm classing myself as a transformational catalysator. I don't know, catalyst? How do you call that in English? Catalyst, something like that. And yeah, everything about holistic and alternative healthcare. I first started studying massage and reflexology, holistic therapy, all sorts in 2010, as I had an inner desire since childhood to become a doctor. But actually, the story began a lot more further down the line. I'm coming from such a lineage where um, my parents, grandparents, they used to look after animals as well, herbs and plants, and some of them were known as the medicine man. My dad used to be known, God bless him. And one of my great grandmothers, she used to say mantras for helping people, taking the bad eye of them, or to heal faster, or similar things. My mother used to heal us with um, like medicine from home, let's say rakia, similar to grappa. It's an alcohol base with some herbs infused, and then massaging us. All sorts of natural and alternative healthcare were going on at home. And this is where I got my passion about what I do actually. I was connected from early age with the nature, the ground, the animals, the plants, and caring for them, around grandparents and listening all those stories. And then when I came to the UK, because before that I have a bachelor degree in teaching as well, by the way, teaching early years. When I came to the UK, I just there was an inner calling for me to do a bit of a, those alternative therapies. It just called me. I don't know how, what happened. I started exploring that area. And then when my kids appeared, of course, the problem started to appear, or what I perceived as a problem back then, just because I was struggling to manage and handle different things. There were a lot of things at once: education, work, kids, their needs, and my needs, of course, my husband needs, everyone. And then the circle started growing after the yoga pandemic came, and this is when I decided to not decided. I just found a time for myself, and this is when I met yoga on a deeper level, and from the yoga as well. At the same time with the yoga, I went for coaching, the mental and emotional side, more of the philosophy, because yoga was more of a, when I started it, physical, but then I understood that there is a deeper root to it. And actually, I'm more orientated towards the spiritual and mind body side rather than only the body. And that's shortly about me. This is how I transferred from the massage or the physical more to the yoga, which was starting with the physical, then the breath work, then the meditation side, the sound, And during one of the yoga sessions, the deeper meditation, I awakened memory that I used to be a shaman. I have a shamanic, I don't know, just let's say it memory. And then I started exploring that side. So I offer as well shamanic healing and journey and things like that. I have never studied it in this lifetime. I'm just reading some books here and there whenever I have the time. It's more intuitive rather than anything else. And that's it shortly about me. Now today I'm just working on all levels of the human existence. I don't know how to present this in a short way, but this is my presentation about my business, where I'm, what I do. Of course, I teach people now to look after themselves through using nature, herbs, as well some supplements from Aqua Source. This is what I was using around my child. It helped him a lot with the state that he used to be in. Now he's a lot better. You cannot tell there is anything wrong with him. But yoga as well helped a lot. Breathing, meditation. He used to do some of the sessions with me. And that's shortly about me. What's the next question?
Oh, nice. What made you decide to become a holistic therapist? Would you say that your personal journey has led you to help others in a unique way?
I became holistic therapist before I to have the kids. And just since a very young age, when I was a child, I wanted to become a doctor. Like I was watching Dr. Quinn. I don't know if you remember, there was such a serial. And, I got inspired by her. And then in school, in primary school and in secondary, my strongest subjects were biology and chemistry. And I decided I want to become just to follow that. Like, plus at home we always heal each other alternatively. Like with natural medicine, I was walking on my father's back after work. As well, my mom used to massage us if we had temperature with rakia, which is like grappa, and certain herbs. As well, she used to do those cups, like cupping, on our back. And I think I got inspired from there. And I just decided to go. There was a course on that. And I wanted to study something when I moved to the UK, so I decided to go for this specific thing. And it was like an inner calling. And yeah, I followed that, and then everything unfolded, a whole path.
Oh, nice. Yeah, finding alternative methods to heal is always beneficial, right? In your practice, what health concerns would you say is most in demand?
That's a really good question. And to explain it simply, I'll say even though I do a massage, or even if I do a yoga class, or a coaching, or whatever I do, the most in demand, actually, or the most one that affect all the areas is the mind, the mindset, the level of thinking, the way of thinking, the perception, the way we perceive something. So even if somebody comes to me and say, I have this and this physical issue, this physical pain, this and that, actually it's never about the physical, but people don't realize that. If I tell it's the physical, I will lie to you. Everything starts from the way we think and the way we perceive the information. We just perceive the environment, the reality. So simply I'll say it's in the mind. Doesn't matter what someone will come into my practice for. It's always in the mind. That's the tremendous thing. Of course, energy have a lot to play with that. But if you change one thing, let's say the emotion or the thought or the energy, it will give an effect straight away to the others. Even if you change the diet or the breath, it's like imagine a triangle, even though it's in this case I explained a 5 dots, but a triangle. And if you change one of the dots, it affects automatically the other two. But depending where one sits in perception and what they want to look at and change. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's really well said. The idea that everything begins with the mind is quite interesting. Technically, I guess we are in control of our thoughts, right? Now, do you offer your services virtually or in person?
I do both. I do offer them virtually, like the coaching and the teaching, and as well, I'm starting a blog and a membership paid blog area, which is like a course, but I don't want to call it course. Instead of doing like one course, it will be a weekly mini um, sessions, or let's say one session each week. It can be under like an article or like a meditation or like a video of doing asana or where I teach massage, but a pre-recorded video. And only once every 5 weeks, it will be live a Q&A, or actually it's more of a sharing circle, what I have um, gained or lost from those 4 sessions beforehand, what I have achieved, how I feel, how the practice is tuning with me and resonating with me, and things like that as well. It can have some questions, of course, but it's more of a sharing circle, which will be in Zoom, like live with me, not recorded, of course. And that's the idea for now. For in person, I do still massages as well, coaching in person and yoga sessions in person for the local community as well, retreats worldwide. I collaborate with different people, and I do offer them alone. Usually I do collaborate. I have never done alone a retreat, just thinking back, only one local. And that's it. Yeah, so both. It's a combination of both.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. I love that you offer both as an option. Now, do you have a website where people can find you?
Yes, I do have a website. It is www.radka.life, or Radka and Life. If you Google it, you will find it. And I'm building it at the moment. It's nearly finished. I have to add a few more features to it, like a booking and few more services that I would like to offer. So yeah, you can visit it and see what's going on.
Okay, awesome. I'll make sure to add that in the description. I would like to thank you again for joining me on this discussion. Keep doing what you're doing and take care.
She made that. She made that. You're so creative. She made that.